play all? I mean, do you actually play all these, or?
I play them and I cherish them. Mm-hmm. This is the top of the heap right here. There's no question about it. Look at the flame on that one.
Yes.
Look, I mean, it's quite unbelievable. This one is just it's perfect. 1959. It just you can listen.
How much is
just
this?
Listen for a minute. The sustain. Listen to it.
I'm not hearing anything.
You would though if it were playing because it really. It's famous for its sustain. I mean, you can just hold it.
Well, I mean, so you'd have to play.
You can go and have a bite. No, you still be hearing that one.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Rhythm Section, a Memphis music podcast, everybody. Good to have you here this week. Produced by SRP Studios Podcasting, srpstudiosllc.com.
Catch new episodes every Tuesday morning on Apple and Spotify, and 6 p.m. Central on YouTube and Facebook, and 7:30 p.m. on radio-memphis.com.
And please follow us at therhythmsectionpod.com for all channel links and episodes. So,
hear that sustain?
You sent that sound to me, Jeff, with a note that said Kenny Francis requested that sound, or at least a sound from that movie.
Yeah.
So there might be another one coming.
More to come.
There might be another one. Welcome to the show, everyone. My name is Derrick. Mr. Jeff Ward, across from me. How are you, sir?
Man, I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm in a good mood.
And we're going to talk about why you're tired here in a second. But first, today's feature interview is Laura Dillard and Tony G from the band TiLt.
Right.
More on them after the ad break. And then next week we have Brandon Heath, the new bass player for Midnight Train. Mm-hmm. But he's also known for playing in town for years.
Yes.
Singing, acoustic shows, his band, the Southern Edition Band, all kinds of stuff there too. And so look forward to him next week.
Off the Tracks.
Off the Tracks.
The new duo.
Yes. Yep. The duo that he does with Karen Dillard Brown. Mm-hmm. So we talk about all of that coming next week. All right. Jeff played last night, and it's a venue that we haven't really talked about. Nope. So I thought it'd be great to parlay updating us on your show and then talk about Woodchucks down in Senatobia.
Yeah, we had a great show, a great crowd. This place is great food, really is good food. And there's some entertainment there outside of music.
Yes.
You can throw axes.
That's right. Yeah. I haven't been there yet.
Yeah. Fortunately, no axes found their way towards us.
Well, Miss Darlene.
Yes.
Mama
she made an appearance.
Was there. She texts me, "Hey, I just threw an axe and it stuck." And I'm like, I hope you throw axes better than baseballs.
Right. Stuck in what, Mom?
Because there's a very funny story that involves my mother throwing a baseball into the infield at a Little League practice.
Okay.
It didn't go well.
I bet.
So,
but love it. Great venue. We had a great crowd. Kevin Cost, I hope you feel better soon, brother. He was under the weather. I think it's all the green crap you see floating in the air.
Yeah.
And his sinuses, and he felt bad. Mm-hmm. And I hated it because when we started, he was okay. Mm-hmm. But as the night wore on, his voice was taxed because of the congestion and just being ill.
And I can't fathom the stress it must be
it's miserable
for a vocalist.
Yeah.
Because your instrument is whacked.
Yeah.
No one wants to sound bad.
No.
Nobody does.
No.
They don't want to let your band down.
No.
And
he didn't.
Right.
But he struggled.
And any singer that has that, they're not letting anyone down. It's a human element.
Yep.
It is what it is. So
Kevin Greenberg, shout out to him because he sang Wildflower.
Oh, I got to see this.
TiLt. I don't know if there's video floating around.
Is this a new thing?
No, he just took over because Kevin was feeling bad. So Kevin Cost came and stood by me on the kit. Mr. Greenberg sang lead.
How did it go?
He did great.
Well, maybe that needs to be a thing now.
Yeah, he killed it.
And John Austin sings.
Yep. Now we had G Wiz. Jason Dixon was with us last night.
Oh, he goes by G Wiz?
Yeah, that's his nickname.
Oh, G Wiz.
I don't know that he approves, but that has been dubbed his nickname.
It's stuck there now.
It's stuck. Yeah.
It's public domain.
Yeah, John Austin had. I think he's away at a Judy Chop
Judy Chop.
tournament.
Judy Chop. Well, very cool.
Yep.
Glad you had a great night.
Thanks, Woodchucks, for having us, man. You guys are great. They have their own PA, so you don't have to carry all that crap. It's wonderful to just walk in, set up, plug in, and go to town.
Wonderful.
And, great.
Is there a stage?
Yes, there's a
So that
stage.
it's up a level?
Absolutely. It's up
Okay.
off the ground. Great stage. Plenty of room.
Good deal.
Good big subs, mains hanging from the ceiling, and great monitors. You don't have any trouble hearing.
Sound guy.
He's there and he helps you. He wears multiple hats, I believe.
Sure.
So he's kind of taxed, but he will come and help you if you need it.
Yeah.
And we did because we haven't played there enough to really learn that PA.
Right.
But he got us plugged in and got everything going, and we did a quick sound check, and then he was off.
What's the start time set? How do the sets work?
We played 8 to 11.
Okay.
Which is nice because it's not your normal 8 to midnight.
Oh, that's great.
And so we play like an, hour and 15 and then take a break and do another hour 15.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Man, that's great. I mean, when you can do 2 sets instead of 3, that's a win.
Yep.
I love that. Well, awesome. I hope to check out Woodchuck sometime, but thanks for hiring my buddy.
Absolutely.
All right, one more band to talk about, and that is Play Some Skynyrd.
Yes.
Okay, they as we film this on Sunday, March 30th, they just played Friday the 28th at Neil's. It was a special night because my dear friends, Melanie Pierce and LaShawn Robinson, had the opportunity to give them some backup vocals.
Right.
Now, just think of the song That Smell.
Mm-hmm.
Sing it in your head. Yes, that's what they brought,
Right.
among other songs.
Right.
They did the first 2 sets,
Right.
and it was electric.
Mm-hmm.
And my first time seeing the band in general, so I want to spotlight them. You got David Brocado.
Mm-hmm.
We featured him last week as he's one of the vocalists and guitar players for Motel California, but he is the guy
Right.
in Play Some Skynyrd. Up front, sounds just like him.
Nice.
He embodies the vibe. He's got the hat, right?
Right.
Awesome. And then he's backed by this incredible band. Once again, Robert Allen Parker
Enough said.
on guitar, Steve Spear on bass, Walter Polk drums. That is one hell of a rhythm section right there.
Yeah.
Man, now that I'm going to see their stuff more,
Great.
They've just played together forever.
Right.
And they're just so locked in. Their old school style is awesome. Chris Hinkle
Love him.
on guitar.
Yep.
Also with Midnight Train and
Right.
Boneyard.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Robert playing together, all this dueling solo stuff and
I'm
the
sure.
harmony stuff, it's on point. And then Tim Plunk on keys.
Cool.
And it's the piano sound that you know and love in Skynyrd.
Right.
Awesome. Great stuff.
Good
but
stuff.
then to my friends Melanie and LaShawn, you all killed it.
Not everybody knows this, but Melanie's my girlfriend.
That's right. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. I don't think Melanie knows it.
So, no, I'm at a loss of words now. Thank you.
I stumped you. Good deal.
For anyone living under a rock, Melanie and LaShawn are the ladies that front Elevation Memphis.
Yes.
And Elevation Memphis, a Tina Turner tribute experience. Robert Allen Parker has worked many shows with them for that project. And that's just a sign of how the community members love each other and want to collaborate and have fun.
Yeah.
And it was a no-brainer.
Right.
Of course, the ladies were like absolutely doing it.
Right.
And the band was like, they trusted Robert. They trusted that the girls
That's
could
it.
show up, no rehearsal.
Just do it.
They showed up and they killed it. It's
Yeah, they
awesome.
should be learning some Huey Lewis harmonies right about now.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, that's right. It's public now. That's right.
It's public.
Holy shit. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
More on this later. But yes, if you haven't seen it yet, there's going to be a new Huey Lewis tribute band in
Yes,
town.
and Derrick and I are so thrilled to finally work together again. This is going to be so much
It's going to
fun.
be cool. But for another day.
Yes.
Kick it off, Jeff. Oh,
More
sorry.
out. That's okay. I was getting ready to do it.
I jumped the part.
Jump the gun.
I started the verse too early. Go for it, buddy.
More loud. And they proudly pay tribute. Yeah, bring that down.
Bring that shit down.
To the king of surf guitar, Mr. Dick Dale. Guitarist Jason Moore captures Dale's signature sound with aggressive, fast, and highly rhythmic playing, featuring rapid, alternate picking, heavy reverb, and powerful staccato attack that defined Dick Dale's sound.
In addition to honoring Dick Dale, More Loud performs instrumental rock and roll versions of classics like Smoke on the Water, Louie Louie, and House of the Rising Sun, all infused with that unmistakable Dick Dale energy.
Coming spring of 2025, More Loud will release his original EP, Louder Than Life. New singles, Finish Line and Paradiso, are out now.
Visit moreloud.com for music and updates. That's MOORELOUD.com.
Area 51, who I saw Friday night at Hadley's, and we didn't talk about
Packed
that.
house, as you said.
Packed house,
Yes.
great. They never disappoint. Amazing band. They are one of the premier bands in Memphis and North Mississippi, bringing you songs from classic artists such as Autograph, Van Halen, Starship, Kansas, Duran Duran. The list goes on and on. Keep it Dewey. And check out one of their following shows.
Friday, April 4th, the New Orleans in the Ville, formerly Rock House Live,
Oh, yeah.
9 p.m. And Saturday, April 12th, Lafayette's 5 o'clock show. Follow them on Facebook at Area 51 Memphis. Oh, that's me.
Yeah, this is you.
Bands! Pay attention. Are you ready to take your show to the next level? Well, David Griffin Audio brings big sound, bright lights, flames, and sparks to every event. From private parties to festivals, fairs, clubs, and even poolside and patio gigs.
Experience the largest QSC system in the area with David Griffin Audio. No job is too big or small. Follow on Facebook at David Griffin Audio for updates.
Call 901-299-1344 or email davidgriffinaudio@gmail.com. Bring the energy, bring the show, David Griffin Audio.
You again.
Looking for the best live music in Memphis, always, every week. And the man is Steve Owens.
Yes.
And the Musicians Booking Agency. They connect top bands with the hottest venues in town. Whether you're a band looking for gigs or a venue needing incredible talent, the Musicians Booking Agency has you covered.
Stay in the loop. Follow on Facebook at the Musicians Booking Agency for updates on upcoming shows and new artists. Memphis music starts here. Don't miss out.
Contact Steve Owens at 901-870-6846.
Wednesday, April the 2nd, Headband at Sidecar South Haven. Ken Houston Duo is at Sidecar Memphis, and the Shotgun Billies Trio is at Hadley's.
Thursday, April 3rd, Thump Daddy at Hadley's.
Friday, April 4th, Thump Daddy and The Pinch at Hadley's. I saw The Pinch. Jonas and Leslie. Sorry, their names escaped me for a second. I saw them Friday.
You had a full-fledged panic attack in front of me. I love it. Well, here's what people... I probably distracted you because I had to go to the phone because I realized Steve sent me another date that I hadn't updated. Train wreck. Take two. No, just kidding. All right, so which one did you just read off?
I don't even remember. Oh, Thump Daddy and The Pinch at Hadley's, and then 5 for the Kill will be at Horseshoe Casino.
Okay.
Sorry, Jonas and Leslie. I just need to forget your names.
All right, so then Saturday, April 5th.
I love how you have right here, turn page.
Turn page.
Like, I'm not going to do that.
It's critical. Saturday, April 5th, Lori Willis Band at 10th Inning. Okay, so that's from the text.
Okay.
Now back to the script. Again, Saturday, April 5th. Gen X at Neshoba. I'm so
Yes.
rattled now. 5 for the Kill again at the Horseshoe Casino. 901 Rocks, Tony's Trophy Room, your mom's new boyfriend at Hadley's, Headband, Mulligan 64, Midnight Train at Sidecar Memphis, and that's it. So again, that's all Saturday, April 5th.
Sunday, April 6th, School of Rock at Roosters at 3 o'clock.
That should be cool. All right, DeSoto Local is a digital advertising network throughout DeSoto County. They have moved the outdoor billboard concept indoors to high-traffic areas, connecting local businesses to their customers through their network of indoor digital billboards in over 30 locations.
Their indoor billboards are in popular places all over town, from restaurants to gyms and doctors' offices to auto repair. You will be seen wherever your customers go. These screens display full-motion ads about the business hosting the screen, ads for local businesses in the area, and relevant local content. It's like watching a commercial on television.
That's right.
That's what it is.
It is. And our ad is playing right now on our video. If you see this ad anywhere in DeSoto County, and you can think of it, you're going to have 20 seconds to get your phone and take a picture of it.
Yeah.
And then Facebook message it to either Jeff or myself or whatever, and then we'll mention it on the show.
And you might get some sort of a prize. I don't know.
Maybe.
A little guitar pick or something.
The pick of destiny. Advertise your business with DeSoto Local. Contact Brandy Faulkner today at 901-831-3212 and visit DeSotoLocal.biz for more information. Hey, no one can deny us from having fun.
Oh, dude. Everybody knows by now that this show is as real as it gets.
What you see is what you get. There's no acting here.
Hopefully
we're not talented enough.
Hopefully that's part of the appeal. A couple of dumbasses.
All right, Lord Dillard and Tony G from TiLt.
Right.
Man, that was a lot of fun. Before we get into all of their information, though, it timed out perfectly. They have a show on April 11th at 6 p.m. They're making their debut at Lafayette.
Nice.
It is in my calendar. I have all intentions on going to this because I still haven't seen them. Neither one of us saw the band before the interview, and we're always up front with that with them.
They start at 6?
Yes.
That's good because you have somewhere else to be that night.
I do?
That is my birthday.
Oh, that's right.
We are playing Neil's.
Oh, that's right. It's in there.
So, yeah. Go see them and then come check us out afterwards.
The 11th.
Yep.
There it is, Gen X Neil's.
That's all good.
It's going to be a big night.
You need to go see them because we want to support those guys. And if I wasn't playing, I'd be right there with you.
Well, then I stand corrected. I totally screwed this up. It's not Thursday the 11th. It's Friday the 11th,
yes,
people.
It is Friday. I should have caught that.
I mean, good God.
What is happening?
Denied.
That covers it. All right, so Lord Dillard
Denied
is the lead singer, and Tony G is the bass player that brings his own show to the stage.
He's all lit up.
He wears stage lighting.
Oh, it's insane.
Like on his body.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting pictures up randomly here. We, of course, cover all this. Yeah. He brought a wardrobe. He brought clothes. He came to play. So did Laura. Oh, yeah. Very fun.
Yes.
They were a blast. Yeah. This is a great interview.
Tony will never make it as a serial killer.
That's right.
You can see this guy coming from miles away.
That's good. I'm glad to know that, Tony. Then, I mean, we do like we do in our interviews. We talk about the formation of TiLt, how they came up with the name, the bands they play, merch.
Yep.
They came in with hats. They're big on merch. They have this really cool thing with temporary body tattoos.
Yeah.
I'm putting that picture up right now.
That's new to me.
And she tells us how it all works. I can't remember on the spot how it all the details behind it, but you're going to learn when you go to their show. You have an opportunity to get temporary tattoo.
Right.
Like really well done too. It looks cool. Anyways, venues they play, and then as we're trying to get better, we try not to forget the other band members of our guests. So we definitely let them throw some shine on their drummer Scotty Scott. And guitarist Johnny Fitz.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah,
we had a blast. Thanks for doing it, y'all. And y'all, we're almost there.
Yeah, and if you are still listening to this shit show after that,
watch your mouth.
Well,
some people are really fucking stupid.
Ready to play? Now I'm going to do an ad for kids. Big Note Music Lessons offers one-on-one and group guitar, bass, keys, drums, and voice lessons. I hear it every day now.
Yeah.
Manny has 20 students now, people.
That's awesome.
He's growing. It's awesome. I met one of his teachers. She's going to be on the show. I forgot to. We mentioned this. I mentioned this to you last week, Jeff.
Yeah.
Anyways, not to get too far off script, but Manny's kicking ass, and I get to hear all these kids having fun. It's awesome.
Stay in school, kids.
But he also teaches adults. So if you would like a free lesson with no obligation, go to bignotemusiclessons.com and complete that submission form. Again, that's bignotemusiclessons.com.
Radio Memphis, start your Memphis day with In the Morning with Rick and Monica from 9:30 to 2 p.m. Central for a wild ride of fun segments like News from the Stupid, That Guy, This Guy, Crime Time, and more. Radio Memphis, where the planet tunes in to hear what Memphis sounds like, radio-memphis.com.
And thank you to all of the lovely people that have donated their hard-earned cash to help this show. If you're interested in helping, you can donate to our tip buckets by clicking our Venmo and Cash App links in the description area, or you can just simply search the Rhythm Section Pod on either app.
Yeah, just a few more donations and Derrick is going to be able to afford his new hair.
That's right.
Follow us at therhythmsectionpod.com. There you will see our entire catalog of entire catalog for episodes and links to our YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Facebook, and Instagram channels. My Yazoo City redneck came right out.
And we have 2 interviews coming to the studio after we're done filming this intro here.
Yeah.
So we got a day ahead of us. We got to get our shit together.
It's not going to happen.
Or maybe not.
Yeah.
Because that's what makes it fun. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Please enjoy our interview with Laura Dillard and Tony G from TiLt. All right, everybody, welcome to our feature interview. And today we're talking to some very interesting people here that have come here to have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the diva, Laura Dillard, and Tony G from the band TiLt. Everyone. Yeah. Man, it's a pleasure meeting you all for the first time here. Thanks for making it to Hernando.
We had to make Tony change before he sat down.
Yes. If you don't recognize him here, it's because he doesn't have a full light show hanging on his head right now. And we will get into that. And we'll absolutely be putting up pictures when we get to that. But again, thanks for being here. Tony G, you reached out to Jeff, and you guys bumped into each other.
He was at Lafayette's at a Gen X show and came up to the stage and introduced himself after the show. One of the Kevins, I don't know which one. I've got 2 Kevins in my band.
The singing Kevin.
The singing Kevin, Kevin Cost, mentioned the podcast to him, and he was like, hey, I want to come on there and talk. So here they are.
Awesome. Jeff reached out to you. You brought in the diva.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, we couldn't do this without the diva.
I mean, there's only one. So.
There's only one diva. And then here we are.
I know this. Kevin Cost is sort of a diva.
Sort of. Sort of.
Don't be mistaken. Tony G is the real diva of TiLt.
Oh, man.
He's definitely the show, a one-man show.
I mean, sharp dressed here. Look at you. I mean, look at us.
Yeah.
And then look at you.
Oh, man, you should see the stuff that I got out there.
The show and tell. Well, very cool. So you guys came in from like the Memphis Cordova area, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Was that Cordova?
Did I just mispronounce
You kind
it?
of mumbled it.
Dooba.
Exactly.
Didn't take long. All right, TiLt. Let's talk TiLt. Give us some information and tell us more about TiLt.
Oh, man. So you just going to throw me out there?
I mean, I'm throwing you under the bus.
That's what we do. This is what we do.
Hold up now.
How long you guys?
Singer, man.
How long you guys been together?
We've been together just over 2 years.
Okay.
And met by, happenstance. And
Let's tell that story.
That's what we're here for.
All right.
We are here for stories.
Okay.
So y'all want some gossip?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Take
tell
it.
that story.
We'll take anything.
I mean, let's talk about it.
Yeah, we might as
So
well.
I actually was, I answered an ad for an acoustic duo.
Okay.
And so I went out to hear the band of the singer who was advertising for the acoustic duo and, mentioned to him that he had a really good guitarist and bassist. Never thought any more about it. The acoustic duo didn't happen.
Right.
So then I answered another ad for the start of a new band with 2 brothers and a separate drummer. Went to one audition, The two brothers, something happened. There was a sickness involved. The two of them decided not to do the band. The drummer said to me, hey, I think we have something here. Let's audition a guitarist and, and a bassist. And so I'm like, okay. Well, about a week later, he said, hey, these two guys applied and they want to come audition, but they come as a team. And I said, I don't know. What if one of them sucks
Yeah, if
really
one's
bad?
great.
You're a lozenger.
What'd I do?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to train. You're,
Am I smacking on the mic?
Yes.
Well,
Sorry.
if I don't have it, I'm going to call it.
man.
We'll just back off the mic if you're not talking.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Sorry for the train wreck, but I want to save everybody's ears.
You're gonna you got to edit that out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nah, leave it in. Leave it in.
No, we leave it all.
I leave a lot of shit in, but I'm not going to leave that in.
Too late.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So back to the story.
We interrupted the diva.
Yes. It's okay.
You have to move your mic a mile from your face.
He's like 5 feet away from the mic. So anyway, Johnny Fitz and this guy next to me, they came in, and before they came for the audition, the drummer and I were like, hey, listen, let's not give him a commitment. Let's just interview a whole bunch of people. We won't tell him anything. Well, about 2 songs in, he looked at me, I looked at him, and we were like, this is it.
Yeah.
And that's what formed TiLt. So we've been together ever since, and
Very
we
cool.
truly like each other. So I think that really shows on stage.
What was this for you? What was you got me all rattled, man. No, I shouldn't blame you. I'm not going to gaslight you.
All right.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, so she was
let's-
very
let's-
diplomatic
Yes.
in that. I'm gonna tell you the juicy stuff.
I'm bringing you in.
All right, so
I'm trying to bring you in. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna tell you the juicy stuff.
Listen, we
Let's
had a
go.
lot of drama around that time.
Oh man. Okay, so the other band.
Push that mic up.
I'm sorry.
We're a mess in here. There we
All
go.
right, so the band that me and Johnny Fitz were in was this 80s band.
Okay.
And so
Band name?
You did it.
yeah, I guess I
You
did.
started it.
So the Breakfast Club.
Okay.
Okay,
We were
yeah.
playing in the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I'd heard of them.
And
Well, if you're going to talk about what a dick somebody was, we won't mention.
He hesitated for a reason.
Joe, come on, man.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, he's going to take that back
Hey,
then.
look. I was going to tell y'all some juicy stuff, but I wasn't going to do it like that. Come
Okay,
on,
gotcha.
man.
We like to keep it
We're
somewhat
going to keep
friendly.
that off the
Oh,
mic.
man. Yeah, so me and Johnny were playing in the Breakfast Club, and like there was this this period where we didn't have anything going, and there was no direction, just nothing happening. So we decided we needed another musical outlet, just until the Breakfast Club started back up, and so that's when Johnny answered the ad, and he told me about it, and we hooked up with these guys, and from the first practice, man, it clicked. you know.
Yeah. And then you're like, I might want to stay over here now.
Well,
So we'll get into that part.
they came through the door and they were like, holy hell, the diva is in this band.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome, man. Man, look. So on another note, this girl is so good. I think "Dream On" was one of the first songs we practiced. You know the part in "Dream On" I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So not everybody can hit that note, but we were in practice, man. and she
Sometimes
hit
I don't
that
hit it
note.
either.
Well, so so the first time we practiced, and she hit that note, I was like, damn. Like this girl is she's something special. Man. So,
Aww.
all right,
I'm getting all emotional.
all right. So that's look at that. All right, so enough about her. Back to the juicy stuff. So the Breakfast Club. When we told them that we were going to play in this other band, now I told them we're not going to leave the band.
Right.
But we want to do this too. That's when the drummer started. Now I ain't gonna tell you all the drummer, but it was a lot of drummer.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. So
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Exactly. Yes. You nailed it.
We have a sound for every situation.
Wow.
Yes, we do.
But yeah, so that led to me and Johnny exiting the Breakfast Club and joining TiLt full time.
Yeah, and then now you had that one thing to focus on. You kind of let that go now, and you've moved on to something
Yes.
that obviously is making you happy. I mean, you're like, this is cool.
Yeah,
This is a fit.
Now Johnny left on his own. They fired me.
It's getting juicier.
And I never heard from the acoustic duo guy again. Ever.
And that's fine. And that's fine because you got something good going.
That's
right?
it.
Very cool. Well, no hard feelings.
Nah, no hard feelings at all. As a matter of fact, man, like I've gone to see the new Breakfast Club like twice, and they are great.
Good.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I'll tell you, you do learn really quick in the music business that you got to be thick-skinned and not hold a grudge and not have hard feelings because if you're that way, you'll just stay pissed off constantly.
True.
Been there.
Yep.
Been there.
Because it's just you're dealing with tons of different personalities and situations, and you just got to learn to roll with it.
I mean, obsessing over those things is just your own poison.
Yeah.
That you're feeding yourself. Anyways, TiLt. Now, tell us more about what kind of music you play. Obviously, now we've talked Aerosmith, but what else can we expect if we went to a TiLt show?
So you're going to hear selections from late 60s, like Jefferson Airplane.
Cool.
The Beatles.
Like, the Beatles, Cream, Free, stuff like that. And then you're going to hear Evanescence. You're going to hear... What else?
You're going to hear Lenny Kravitz, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
You're going to hear Lana Morissette. You're going to hear...
GNR.
Guns N' Roses, for sure. We already said Aerosmith, didn't we?
So
We did.
So
Dream
you're covering
On.
a wide range of music.
Johnny Fitz, I have to look at the names here. Johnny Fitz on guitar. Is he also a vocalist with y'all?
He is. Yeah, he does lead vocals and backup vocals.
Okay. And Tony, you don't sing, right?
Nah, they won't give me a microphone.
Just wait.
It's probably for the best.
Just wait.
And
It's gonna happen.
I'm working on it.
does drummer Scotty Scott sing?
He does. He does backup vocals.
Okay.
Cool. So you got a 3-part
Nice.
deal here. That's awesome. Very cool. Bass, dude. They don't give me a mic either. I say that. I don't want one.
Yeah.
I'll even say one more. I don't deserve one. I can't sing at all. Can you sing and they just don't want to let you in on the fun? Or
I'll answer that. He can sing. He can sing. I think it's just it's just a get out there and do it thing. It's a confidence thing. But he can sing, and we're looking forward to him just joining in.
Sure.
Very cool.
Yeah.
She's being nice.
A question that I don't ask enough. The name of the band, how did you get it? Where did it come from?
Because we literally suck at band names.
The worst.
Derrick and I have spent hours trying to come up with band names, and we're terrible at it.
I named the podcast The Rhythm Section because that's all I could think of because he plays drums and I play bass. That's as creative as I could get with it. You know, but TiLt, where did you come up with that?
I mean, I've always wanted to name a band Free Beer so that it'd be on the marquee as Free Beer.
Free Beer and Wings. Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah. The way that it came up, we all threw in some names that we thought about. I've always thought that TiLt was really a really cool name. I wanted to start a duo in Alabama before I moved to Memphis, and it just didn't pan out. And I thought, well, it's a really cool name. It's one syllable, cut and dried. Sure. We can do a lot of things with it. And so I brought it up to the guys, and everything we kept coming up with, they kept coming back to TiLt. So that's kind of how it happened.
Love it. Yeah, it looks good on the logo. If you can see their hats.
Oh.
Got a cool TiLt hat. What other merch do y'all have?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Shirts.
Yeah, we've got shirts, we've got hats, we've got baseball caps, we have beanies, we have magnets, we have keychains. What am I missing? Soon to come, we're going to have auto windshield stickers.
Nice.
We have regular stickers.
Get some coffee mugs done.
Tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Temporary tattoos. We got to talk about that.
There you go.
I never thought of that.
I think.
It's on your mic.
Another cough drop.
How long has that been there?
It's been a little while.
minutes.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. I'm sure they noticed it, but we're afraid to say something about it. I look to my right and I see it, and it's instant train wreck, instant stoppage of show.
I was just impressed
Earlier
that
you
it
did this,
balanced
you said
up there.
cough drop, and I'm like, is it on me? What happened?
What is it? Is it a Ricola? What are we dealing with?
Cola.
Hey,
looks
say
like a
what you
Vicks.
want to. I think that was pretty impressive, Jeff. That was pretty
Yeah.
good. Man.
As soon as you put it up there, I thought, man, that's just balancing just right.
A squirrel brain here. It's
What were we talking about?
the merch.
Yes, merch.
Tattoos.
Yeah. So at every show, every person in the audience can come up and or just catch Christy, who is Tony G's wife, and she will give them a free temporary tattoo. It says TiLt on it. Let me tell you, we have had almost every piece of a body photographed with a TiLt sticker. Yeah.
You did say almost.
Almost. We've had butt cracks, boobs,
Keep going.
neck, face,
Butt cheeks.
Yeah.
butt cheeks. Yeah, they've literally pulled down their pants and shown us their sticker.
Well, Gen X will never
Actually,
have
there's
temporary
one at the last
tattoos.
show.
Yeah, I mean, we love it. It's a great thing to kind of bond with the audience.
Sure.
And to my knowledge, we're the only ones doing it.
I've
so
never heard of
far.
that.
As far as I know, and
So-
a piece of advice from this point forward, only hand those out to females.
I would prefer that.
Yeah, just saying.
Sure, yeah. But that's
I
a great
mean-
idea. I'd never thought or heard of anything like that.
Thanks.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, we love it. And we actually have audience members now that come to shows and say, "Where's my tattoo?" Like, they actually ask for it now.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Steve Owens, we need some rhythm section tattoos, please. That's
right.
Immediately.
Hey, I got the hookup. I
You
got the hookup.
have been commissioned, sir. Well, very cool. Tony G. All right, we got to talk about your look. Not right now. People can see right now.
Yeah.
But on stage.
Did you bring a light show with you? Would
Nah,
do you
I
need to go get
I didn't bring
changed?
any lights with me,
Okay.
but I got like a ton of masks out there. I got all kind of
Go.
stuff.
Get it. We need to see it.
Oh, damn,
Hang
okay.
on. You can edit this out. This has got to happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break, okay? We're going to let Tony G grab some headgear.
I told you he was the diva.
You know what? We're not going to take a break.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to the diva.
There you go.
Oh,
So where are you from?
I'm originally from Fort Lauderdale, which is why I don't have a Southern accent.
Okay.
Yeah. Moved here from Alabama, and I've been here just shy of 3 years.
Nice. What do you think?
I love it. I mean, the music scene is very intimidating because there are so many talented people here.
It's a great community for sure.
Yeah, I love it. Everyone I've met has been so endearing. We have musicians all the time that'll come out to shows, and yeah, I just love it.
Mm-hmm. Good for you.
Yeah.
So 3 years in Memphis?
3 years, yes.
What part of Memphis? Cordova, you said?
Cordova, yeah.
Okay. Good deal.
Yeah.
And this, so a year into living here, you're in this new band.
Yeah.
So it didn't take very long, did it?
It didn't. Maybe I could have done something before then, but I wanted to have a year where I just kind of got used to everything. And I was recruited by Amazon actually to come to Memphis. So I wanted to learn my job, and you know, even divas have to work for a living. So
I know the feeling.
I had to know my job through and through, and it was a difficult job. So yeah, about a year in, that was my goal, and it just kind of happened that way where we met each other. So
Very cool. What are some of your influences?
oh gosh, I have so many. My playlist is ridiculously eclectic. You know, everything from Barbra Streisand, which is not really rock, but to me, one of the best female vocalists that ever lived.
Okay.
Oh, I'm being interrupted
Ladies and gentlemen,
by the show.
I mean, he needs intro music. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we have here? Tony G in the house, everybody. You've got to get on
now Tony
YouTube
G is in the house.
immediately.
He was Antonio before, now he's Tony G.
Yes. He comes in.
He's not able to hear all that because he's not wearing his headphones.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I don't know how he's going to be able to put them on.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, we gonna figure this out.
Like wear him underneath.
Yeah, you'll have to put him underneath the hat.
All right. I told you I can't see when I got. Okay. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's much better.
Can you throw the hat on top of it? How can we do
See
this?
if he can find the hat.
There we go.
Wow.
We got Tony G in the house.
Yeah.
So you cannot see through those glasses at all.
I can see a little bit. I can see enough to not crash into stuff.
That's about it.
Well, you must know the songs.
Yeah, you know
through and through.
Because
Oh, yeah,
I can't play guitar
know.
without doing this.
Yeah, now like I'll tell you something. So when we're on stage, usually she's to my left, and so my guitar is pointed to the left. So like it's a task to not
Knock her teeth out.
Yeah.
That's our mission during a gig.
Bring your mic up. Actually, he can't see, so.
Yeah, I can't see.
I told him to do something. He can't see the mic in front of him. Now, also, you put lights on your body.
Yep.
How does this work? I'm going to try to find some pictures and throw some pictures up that I can hopefully find from your page.
Well, some of the ones that I've seen aren't just lights. It looks like there's lasers.
Right, that's what I'm
There
saying.
are lasers,
pointing
yeah.
out.
So
Yeah.
tell us about this.
All right, so
Are these custom made?
nah. Most of that stuff I got off Amazon. She hates that because she works at Amazon. She used to work at Amazon. But yeah, so most of that stuff came from Amazon. Now the lasers, I got that off of a site called TEM Laser,
Okay.
and yeah, that's my cool stuff. So I try not to bring that out into the last set.
I think they need to sponsor you. Just saying.
Man, as much stuff as I got, they should.
What gave you the idea of lighting your head up?
I don't know. I think it all started with the Breakfast Club. Because we had this 80s theme. So they wanted us to dress, to wear things that were like 80s. But me, I would wear stuff that was out there, like sequins, and the first thing that I wore that had lights on it, I got such a positive response. I said to myself, well, like, what can I do to keep pushing this look? What can I do to push this to the extreme? And then I got more lights, and then I got some lasers, and then I got more lasers. And then I figured out how to put them on my bass. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure where I can go after this, but
Well,
I'll figure it out.
I can help you. Josh Haynes and Davey Smith have a product called Joshine,
Okay.
and you can just go hatless, and if you put Joshine on your forehead and your head, it will glisten.
It will glisten.
It will glisten.
dude, don't give me no ideas.
I was trying to see how you were going to connect the two. Joshine is it keeps you dewy.
Keeps you very dewy.
Yeah. We'll just leave it at that. They're
Yeah.
going to be like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Wow.
It'll make them go back and watch those
I feel like we
episodes.
just took a right turn.
Find
Often.
Davey
Yeah.
Smith's episode where we interviewed him. You'll understand.
We're going to take, 3 more right turns, and we'll be right back where we started.
Shit, I brought some of my mask in here too, man. Let me take these off so I can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Show and tell, everybody.
Showing.
So I was at Disneyland in California, and I saw this mask, and I
see that.
immediately thought to myself, "This is Tony G's mask." So, yeah,
Pretty cool, right?
I messaged him. He was like,
So
"Yes,
you wear
that's
this
coming
on
home with
stage,
you."
too.
Yep. Can't see shit.
So you don't drive with that on.
I try to.
We'll get another one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Now this one, it changes faces and stuff.
Neat.
Now that one, I like to wear either on the back of my head or on the side of my
I
face.
saw a video where you had that on the side. That way nobody knows which way you're looking.
Right. And it freaks people out,
That
which
was pretty
is the
cool.
goal. So
Yeah.
That looks like a dead teddy bear. Man.
He also has glasses that he puts messages on. So when he wears the glasses,
I got all kinds of
What
shit.
does it say? Like,
Man, you're having fun. That's what's
dude,
so
yeah.
great about it.
Exactly, and that's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
Fun.
What do you call that thing that's around you? The white thing with the. Is this a jacket?
It looks like something Ric Flair would wear.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
And it's all lit up like a damn Christmas tree.
You need to borrow that for the grappling with wrestling podcast.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
Yeah,
So-
and my wife takes my stuff, so she had this on. I made her give it back.
So she's got
I
to sit
go with
outside in the lobby and freeze.
I got to take a second and just say he actually has her dress him in between.
Hold up now.
In between sets.
Wait,
No, it's time for me to throw you under the bus.
More men do that than they will admit.
He actually has a dresser.
Hey.
Yeah.
Calm down now.
Yeah, he has her like dress him in his jackets.
I dress
and
myself.
All,
Hey,
so she's responsible.
after a late night of drinking, who hasn't had their wife dress them the next morning?
I'm just
I mean,
saying.
she can at least lay the clothes out for you, right?
No,
That's
she's
helpful.
telling the truth. She dresses me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I wasn't gonna say that, Laura. But
Sorry about that.
yeah. Trust me, we're going to keep that too, Tony G. Sorry, man.
I know. It's cool.
I know how this works. Laura, how close has it come to him knocking your teeth out on stage?
Several times I have,
Had to duck.
I've gotten poked. I'll just leave it at that.
Oops.
Yeah, I've gotten poked, but it's our mission every set to not poke each other or run into each
Yeah.
other. So you'd think it would be the focus of the music, but no. I just don't want to get poked.
You know I can't see.
Yeah.
Why are you even coming over there? You know it's dangerous.
Last night
Head
he
on a
said,
swivel.
Hey, look,
Just
so
stay
she-
out of
she-
my area.
So she's gotten better. She's learned to tap me on the shoulder whenever she's gonna come over there.
Yeah.
So, now when you don't do it, that's when the problems.
that's true.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just get into it and I'll be like, let me go over here and just do a little something with Tony G. And then he'll turn around and I'll have to jump back really quickly. So I've learned to tap him.
Because the last thing we want is him to hit you in the face and knock the bass out of tune.
Right. Yeah.
That's the real issue.
Exactly.
Right?
Right.
That's what we need to be aware of. So, Laura, you need to be head on a swivel, stay in your lane.
That's right. I'm
all
gonna.
right, and just worry about your little part up front, right?
That's right.
Just kidding.
No, you got it right.
So I think you guys were talking while he was getting dressed and I was holding the door. You were talking about influences,
Yeah.
and she said Barbara Streisand. Is that
Yeah.
correct? Okay.
I'm a huge Streisand fan.
That's cool.
In fact, I used to teach vocal lessons,
Okay.
mainly to kids
Yeah.
just starting out. And the first thing that I would tell them to listen to, the first person would be Barbara Streisand. Of course, if it was a male, then I would say Tom Jones because no one sings from their diaphragm better than he does. So yeah, those are two huge influences. Of course, Robert Plant, come on. I mean, he's the number one vocalist in my book, followed very closely by Paul Rogers.
Nice.
Grace Slick, all the innovators. So
Very cool.
The era that I grew up in musically was after Jefferson Airplane, and it had become Jefferson Starship.
right.
So I saw them live and thought Grace Slick was amazing, and just killer vocals.
Yeah.
In fact, we do White Rabbit, and
Okay.
I feel honored every time I sing that song because she killed it so much. Yeah.
What about you, Tony? Who do you like?
Oh man, so I like bass players that are showmen. So of course
We can
Flea-
tell, sir.
How could you tell? Yeah,
Bootsy Collins comes to mind.
Bootsy, Flea, and I don't want to mess the guy's name up, so I just call him the guy from Metallica, Danny Trujillo.
Oh, Robert Torrio.
Robert.
Okay.
I think I don't even know if that's right.
What did you call him?
I ain't gonna say it again.
Robert Trarillo. No, I did that purposely bad.
Right.
But yes, Robert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about him that you like as far as his look? Because
man.
he's not dressing up like Bootsy Collins, but
No, he's not
just the
dressing
way he
up,
moves
but
around.
Yeah. But his stage presence
Yeah,
is awesome.
for sure.
And then,
Bass is way low, and he just
And he's done
Yeah.
that. He does that crouch
Yeah.
thing, and it's like,
that's my favorite right there.
You
Yeah.
have to get 5 people to get me up after I try that.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
But as far as playing, do you have any bass players that you like that aren't so much for that? Just enjoy their playing.
Oh yeah. Verdi and White, Earth, Wind and Fire.
Nice.
And of course, you can't mention bass without talking about Victor Wooten.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, he's a beast. I mean, he's unworldly bass player.
He's different.
Yeah. Do you try to slap bass like him?
Nah, man. So I can slap bass, but yeah, I'm just not on that level. So
Yeah.
unless the song calls for it, you probably won't see me
Same
slapping
here.
very much.
Same here. I mean, I can almost fake it. The slap bass, I have some tricks, but not Victor Wooten.
Right.
I mean, it's insane what he can do. Well, very cool. What kind of music did you grow up listening to?
Started with rap. Like 80s, 90s.
Talk to me. Who in the 80s? You're going to be shocked at my rap knowledge from the 80s now.
And we need to readdress your breakdancing
LL
too.
Cool J, Big Daddy Kane,
Yep.
Cool Mo D.
Okay.
Like on the way up here, me and my wife were listening to Daz Effects. Oh, you know Daz Effects?
Yep.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Okay.
And
okay.
Africa Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic
Oh
Force.
yeah. That's what I'm talking
Okay.
about.
Love it.
Okay, time out.
Such good stuff.
Time out. Okay, a little pre-story. So me and Jeff interviewed dancers a few weeks ago. The 2 dancers
Saw
for
that.
Elevation
Yeah.
Memphis Teen
Yeah.
Tribute Experience. Come to find out, this man right here, after knowing him for years, just out of nowhere announces that he used to be an insane breakdancer.
I was.
And then
What?
now
That was
he's
a lot of pounds and a lot of years ago.
and then now he's dropping these bombs about all these hip hop artists.
Well, it came from the movies from the 80s,
Okay,
the
but
breakdancing
still,
movies
man.
that came out. And, yeah.
You're not the white country bumpkin guy that I knew.
Hey, I could break dance too, by the way.
Oh, man.
Hey, here's a piece of trivia. One of the first successful female rap songs, or incorporated rap into the song.
Hang on.
You're gonna be surprised, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know.
You state the question again, or
All right.
the riddle.
The riddle me this. One of the first successful songs that incorporated rap. Female.
Female one.
But
That's
the
your
song
hint.
itself was not a rap song.
Song itself was not a rap song.
What year are we talking?
Oh gosh, early 80s.
Early 80s.
On you, Jeff.
I don't know, man. That's a good one.
You're the
All
hip
right.
one.
I don't know.
Here you go. Blondie, Rapture.
Nice. Okay.
Boom.
I would
Okay,
have
so,
never gotten that
so there's rap in it.
There is.
in a Blondie song.
That's your homework.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm writing that down.
Hey.
Knowing is half the battle now.
Look at the diva knowing some rap knowledge.
What other trivia questions can we come up with?
Who's the true diva of TiLt? This guy.
He's
Come on.
dressed like it.
I gotta say, Tony, it's hard to argue. If anyone just walked into the room right now,
Oh, dude.
Listen.
And this is my light stuff.
I'm going to brag on him a bit because he is always prepared. He is always in the crowd. He just makes the show on a different level. And so, yeah, he's amazing.
What are some of your favorite venues in town to play at?
Ooh. All of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but
man.
you got to have
so
favorites.
what are the
We all
ones
have
you?
favorites.
What are the locations you are playing currently?
Yeah, where are you guys
So
playing?
we just did a show at 10th inning, and like that's one of my favorite spots. The energy there.
Shout out to Roscoe.
Yes.
He's running that joint after leaving Lafayette's.
Yep.
Yeah, and Lafayette's is coming up. So like I played there with the Breakfast
April
Club.
11th.
Yeah.
Oh,
birthday.
very cool.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to get back in there. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And we just played Gold Strike Casino. That was so fun.
Man, and Cam, shout out to him because he has really opened the door to that place for local artists. For a long time, they were doing the rotating
musician. It was a house band.
Yeah,
with
house band with rotating players. And when that contract was up, he opened it up to local bands again, and it's been amazing.
Yeah. Do you play Haystack? Is that what I see you guys?
Yeah, we're
post a
there
lot?
actually next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And they love us there. I mean,
Cool.
you know, that's a venue that was kind of a, you know, we were not sure if
Right.
we're going to go over there, but they absolutely love us and we love them back. So
Nice.
That's what matters. That's
yeah.
what counts.
The Crossing, we love that place too.
Good deal.
It's like a second home.
That's right around the corner from my house.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I tell you another one that I really like. What's Steph's bar? The Moonlit Tavern.
Yeah, Moonlit Tavern.
Moonlit Tavern.
So, I'll tell you,
Where is this place?
I'm not familiar with that.
it's in the heart of Memphis. And, you know, when we were just starting out, a lot of people weren't sure about us. And she was like, come on in, and just really opened the doors to us, made us feel at home. And it's kind of like a biker-friendly bar.
Okay.
And, man, that's where we saw our first butt crack tattoo.
Yeah.
Can't forget it.
It's ingrained in history now.
And your memory. But you say heart of Memphis. What is it? Downtown? Is it off Beale? or?
It's on the corner of Mendenhall and Summer.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, out that way.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Cool.
I've never heard of that place.
Don't try to Google it. It won't tell you the address.
Do you still play there?
We hadn't played there in a while, but I think we got a show coming up there in August.
Okay. So this is going to be publishing on April 1st, and you mentioned Lafayette's April 11th?
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
We're so excited. It's our debut. And,
Congratulations.
very excited.
Yeah, it's a fun place to play. Sounds good. Thomas Halfacre, up
Yes.
to you.
And he'll have you guys sounding amazing on the stage and out front. He is amazing to work with. Does a great job.
Yeah. Do you guys ever think about doing originals? Is this something that's ever come up?
Tony?
Actually, we have an original,
There you go.
and my brother wrote it. So
Okay.
got to give a shout out to him. Good job, Kevin.
What's his name? Kevin
Gary.
Kevin Garrity.
Gary.
Gary.
Yeah.
It's the same last name as Antonio.
You don't remember my name?
I know him as Tony G. That's it.
That's cool.
Gotcha.
So
I mean, I called him Keith on stage last week, so
don't get me
he's got all
started.
kinds of
Yeah.
names.
If you throw out names, Derrick's going to mention them all before the show's over.
Yeah, we go back to Kevin Cost. For some reason, and I'm sorry, Kevin. Luckily, I haven't done it in front of you, but for whatever reason, I call him Kevin Scott. So there you go.
You don't remember my
Moving on. Jeff, am I wearing you out today,
No,
Jeff?
not at all.
I'm definitely scattered.
I'm having a blast.
Me
today.
too. You guys have absolutely fun. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having us,
been
man.
yeah. We're not done yet, but
No.
just again, this has been a lot of fun. It's always neat to meet people for the first time in here. You know, like never met y'all. I'm always up front. I have yet to see a show too, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend
Right.
that I've seen y'all play. But very often, Jeff brings in these knuckleheads to this room, and we got two great ones right here.
No, I'm a knucklehead too.
This room was built for knuckleheads. No doubt. Do you guys try to play every weekend, or do you try to keep it, a little bit less, or how do you?
Yeah, how often you
Who
play?
does the booking?
We all do.
All of
You
us.
all?
do,
Oh,
yeah.
that's got to be a freaking nightmare.
Four
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Four cooks in the kitchen. Sorry, Jeff.
Four
haven't-
kitchens and the cook.
We have an
kitchen on the
online,
cross.
We have an online calendar, and
Okay.
that's the only way we can
Oh,
keep it straight.
Yeah, we use one in my
Yeah.
band as well, and without it, you'd want to strangle one another.
Yeah.
There's no way you could get it all done.
Oh, I
But
still wanna
everybody
strangle
books.
now.
That's amazing, though. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
What kind of frequency? Do you strive to do several a month, 2 a month? What are we looking at?
So for a while, we were playing just about every weekend. So we had to cut it down so we could do some family stuff.
Sure.
And,
Yeah.
just work on some things outside of music. But we're playing like three weeks out of the month.
Good.
Okay.
Keeping it busy.
Yeah.
We played both nights this weekend. So
And then came to do this podcast. I bet you're tired.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I got like 20 minutes sleep, and here I am.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's all about the music.
Oh, I got to drive all the way to Hernando to talk to some strangers. Damn. In front of cameras?
Well, since we brought that up, I've got to give a shout out to John Austin.
Okay.
He plays bass for my band, Gen X. He played Friday night, Saturday night, did studio Saturday during the day. He's doing a benefit or a celebration of life this afternoon with us.
As we record this.
And then he plays tonight.
Yeah.
So he's
Wow.
like, his weekend has been a nightmare, and he's just a great dude.
There's a lot of players out there that do that.
That are able, and I can't fathom it.
Yeah.
I play once on Friday night. I'm done till Monday.
I don't want to have to keep track of all those songs.
Yeah,
That's where I'm at with it too. So one band is good. Me and Jeff got something brewing, percolating. It's going to be a lot of fun. But so back to the original. All right, what does it sound like? What's it all about?
Oh man.
What's
so
the
you want me to
title?
take this, Lauren?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Jeff. What's the name
title?
of it?
So the title is Battle Scars.
Okay.
And the song is how can I put it? So
It's like my life in a song.
Okay.
Yeah.
The life of a diva.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we've all had that person in your life, that you love, but they hurt you. And but you can't leave them alone, right?
Right.
Hence the name.
Just
Battle
can't stay
Scars.
away.
Can't stay away. We know you're bad for me, but I just can't leave you alone.
Sure.
Because I love what you do to me.
Like a good drug. Like a good drug.
Is it a rock type song? Rock
it's
tune?
definitely rock.
Cool.
Well, it kind of starts out as rap, and then it goes into rock. So, to me, it's a really cool fusion.
Okay.
Have you tried playing it live?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's part of your show.
Uh-huh.
Can we expect it at Lafayette's on April 11th?
Goddamn right. You
You heard it here, folks.
You're going to hear
Go
it.
check them out.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm just up here cursing. I don't even know if I can curse.
Oh, you can curse.
Go right ahead, sir. I mean, did you not just hear this?
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Oh, I'm good though.
You good. The seal is broken.
Yeah, we made a decision very early on with this podcast that it
Yes.
would have parental advisory.
It's just we used to I used to tag the thumbnails with that parental advisory thing. I scrapped that.
Did you?
Yeah, I was like, whatever, who cares?
Nobody cares.
Yeah, because we knew we were going to be in a room full of musicians. We need to talk,
Right.
Like we talk. Period.
Yeah.
So no issues there, sir. Swear away. I encourage it.
Oh, cool.
Let it
shit.
rip. Let's hear your favorate swear word.
Well, now I'm shy, so I gotta behave better.
Put the mask back on and you'd be like, okay. No. Well, cool. Where did you play this weekend? As we record this on the 16th. Would you all just play?
So we were at 10th inning on Friday night. I mean, the crowd was standing room only.
Nice.
I've never seen it that crowded. It was amazing. It was a great show.
Did you set up inside?
We did.
At some point, they'll put you outside, which is way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
We played during a potential storm, so
Yeah.
we didn't want to take that
Yeah.
chance.
But with the temps coming back up, it's a whole other ball game when you get to play out in the patio like that. It's better.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting on that stage.
Yeah.
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 This just sounds better too. 10th inning can be a little tricky.
And I know it's a little tight inside
Yeah.
for the band,
Yeah.
you know, and especially if you're 5-piece or some of these bands have 6 people in them. So, yeah,
Exactly.
you'd
Yeah.
have one guy standing out in the parking lot.
Hey guys, I'm only the lead singer. And then where'd you play Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday we played at TJ Mulligan's Kirby.
Okay.
And also very cool. They're like a second home for us. So we love it there.
I've never been to that location. I've played Trinity and 64 millions of times, but I've never even been in the one in Kirby. Is it similar to the other two?
Yeah, pretty similar setup. The one on 64, I think that one's different, but
The one on 64 has a tight stage in the corner.
Yeah, so we actually saw Your Mom's New Boyfriend. Shout out to them.
Nice.
We saw them not that long ago when we were having an off night. Tony G and Christy and I went out there because it's near my house in Cordova. And they actually played, they put the tables and chairs up where the band usually is, and they took the whole side of the wall. And it was really cool. Really cool.
At
So,
64?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I've never
Yeah.
seen that.
Me either.
Yeah,
No
much
doubt.
nicer. I mean, they were all stretched out and able to do their thing.
Cool. Never
Interesting.
seen that.
Yeah, because that stage can be problematic when you
Yeah.
have a lot of people. I mean, you would absolutely, Tony, you would absolutely knock the diva's teeth out of her face in that stage.
I hit her the first time we played.
That's tight.
It's tight.
It's very.
Did we talk enough about your bandmates, Scotty Scott and Johnny Fitz?
Yeah. I'm
they
just
are.
kidding.
Let's give them some love.
They're all right.
Let's give them some love, and let's talk about how you like interacting with the crowd. But first, let's start with Scotty Scott, drums.
Scott, why you pointing at me?
I
I don't even like Scott.
feel like all I'm. Oh, wow.
No, I'm joking,
Wow.
man.
He's going to kill you. No. Hey, Scotty Scott. He's amazing. He has light up drumsticks sometimes that he uses.
that's great.
He's also in the light up game, so he's got his lights all over the drums. Yeah, we joke around that when we're ready to go back on stage after a break, that's when he decides he has to go to the bathroom.
Oh, preach.
Yeah, and I have to keep him on track and go 3 minutes,
Yeah.
2 minutes. Of course, that's
drain it out.
He must be my age.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah. It's like 10 minutes before we have to go on, but I'm like, it's time to go on. And then he goes.
There's
so.
no worse feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No worse feeling
But
than
man,
Yeah.
all in all, Scotty Scott, the dude is awesome.
good.
Yeah.
Like, man, I wish you guys could have came to the show last night, man. He was
He was
killing
all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, from start to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as you as the bass player, nice rhythm section, you guys
Yeah.
just click
Uh-huh.
from day one, just like, oh yeah, I click with this guy.
Yeah. Like it was crazy, you know. Like we walked in, we met them, and
At his house.
at Scott's house,
Yeah.
and like we just started banging out all these songs. And the other band that I was in, it would take us like
Be
a couple
careful.
of months.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Is that what that was? You were trying to warn me?
No, I totally understand what you're saying. I
Yeah.
get it. We've all been
I mean,
there.
We've all been
sometimes
there.
it just takes that long to
Yeah.
learn something.
Yeah, it took us
But
so long.
we got to where we were doing like 4 and 5 songs a practice. We
Yeah.
nailed it. So we just knew.
What's that meme that I've seen on all over the internet before that 5 minutes with the right musicians seems like it just goes by forever, and then 5
Yeah.
minutes with the wrong musician seems like a lifetime.
Yeah.
And it's true.
It's absolutely
Yeah.
true. That's what makes things click and
Yeah.
work. And then hopefully everyone kind of keeps their shit together
Yep.
and maintain that consistency so you can
And
have
it's truly
gigs
and
week after week.
That's not a dig at anybody because it's not always
Yeah.
about talent level. A lot of times it's truly chemistry.
Right.
Chemistry is a real thing.
and
If it's
work
not
ethic.
there- yeah.
Work ethic, who's coming prepared and
Right.
who's not. That type of
It's
stuff.
very rare to find chemistry where you just know and you gel. And and I've only had that happen twice in my musical career, and we just knew from the very beginning.
And it's what makes you keep coming back.
Yeah.
It's what makes you continue to want
Absolutely.
to press forward because you've experienced that. And if all you ever experienced was the opposite,
Yeah.
you'd quit and throw all your shit in
That's
the
it.
garbage and never want
Yeah.
to play again.
I mean, you can play forever if you're having fun and
Yep.
enjoying it.
That's it,
All right, Johnny Fitz.
man.
Let's talk about your guitar player.
Johnny Fitz is like band member extraordinaire. I don't think he gets enough credit, so shout out to Johnny Fitz.
Let's go.
Yeah, he's backup vocals, lead vocals, guitar, and he does all of our sound. He maintains all of the equipment, the sound equipment. Tony G does all the lights, which is fantastic.
Not just the ones I'm wearing.
Yeah, surprise. But yeah, Johnny Fitz is amazing. We love to bounce off each other with vocals, and I mean, we just have like mad love for each other. So.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah,
what makes it work.
I call Johnny the showstopper, man, because that dude. And I'm not just saying this, man. If you see one of our shows, you might see him standing on a table or standing in a chair. Yeah, man, the dude's awesome.
Yeah.
How old is he?
definitely,
He's too old to be standing on tables.
That ain't gonna stop him from doing it.
You can break bones doing that shit if something goes wrong. So be careful, Johnny.
I'm a damn statue when I play.
I think you can catch one of our videos on our Facebook has Johnny jumping on a table. And it's at Sidecar South Haven when we played there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now that we're talking about jumping onto tables, crowd interaction, putting on a show.
Wait, you know, before we move on,
Okay, sir.
I got to mention the fifth and the sixth members of the band.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Sure.
Yeah, so there.
We don't want to
there's
leave
my
anybody
wife.
out.
Yeah, there's my wife. She's the one who takes all the pictures,
Awesome.
Okay.
does the tattoos, sells the merch.
And her name is Christy?
Yeah, that's Christy.
Yep.
You know, so we wouldn't be as far along
Sure.
as we are without them.
Okay.
100%.
And then there's Lisa,
Okay.
who's the drummer's girlfriend.
Okay.
You know, and she also does the merch and the tattoos and
Pictures.
you know, and the pictures.
Yeah.
And I tell you a story about Lisa.
Do I know?
I won't tell you the venue,
Okay.
but so there was this show we did. I ain't gonna tell you where. But anyway, so
Gossip alert.
I was there early. I was the only one there, and there was this guy waiting for us to play. Now he got the time wrong. He thought we were supposed to be on an hour before we actually were. So he was pissed, and I'm the only one there. And this dude was huge. He's about like 6'2", 6'3", something like that, about 300 pounds. And I know he had some weapons on him. So this dude is pissed, and I'm the only one there. He's like, man, you're supposed to fucking be playing right now. I was like, no, man, the time was, you know, whatever the time was. And so Lisa shows up, everybody starts coming in, and this dude is hot. So Lisa starts talking to him, and somehow she gets him to calm down, and you know, like she took him off to the side. And then everything was cool. Like the show went well. He was happy.
She gave him a tattoo.
I don't know what the
what it
hell
was.
she did.
She smoothed it out for sure.
But yeah, he was ready to whoop my ass. so shout out
That's when
to
you
Lisa.
got to have your tilt fix.
Man, that guy was a little testy. My God.
Yeah.
My God. Well, shout out to Lisa.
Shout out to Lisa.
Saving the day. Sure. But I'm glad you brought both Lisa and, again, what, your wife's name? Christy. Yeah. I mean, it takes a team of people to make this stuff work sometimes, for sure.
A lot of times the significant others, I don't think, get the credit that they deserve because, you know, it's that time away from them that you're spending being creative and the support that they give.
Takes patience on their end.
Those two, amazing.
They deserve credit if all they do is show up to the show and sit there and watch you play every week, which my wife does. She could be doing a lot of other things than hearing the same shit over and over again, but she's always there supporting.
Yeah, Susan's great.
Spouses are amazing when their support means everything.
And
Hey, she can't hear us, can she?
she might be able to.
Oh, shit.
So so your wife is. We didn't let her come into the room.
Did you say that to get bonus points with her?
Nah.
He's like,
She wasn't.
So like, here's the thing. When she's not at the show, everybody notices.
Oh, yeah.
everybody knows.
Yeah, and like they know her on sight. Nobody knows me, so I get a little jealous because they know her. They don't know me.
All right, so another audible.
Yeah.
She's outside the room, so we felt rude not having her in the room here with us because there's no room.
Right.
But if we can go out and get hats and Ric Flair wardrobe,
Get Christy?
yeah, let's get your wife
all
in here so
Boom.
she can say hello.
All right.
You get her.
Yes.
That's cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
Action.
And yes, so Christy, thanks for joining the show.
Hi. I'm glad to be here.
Tony had nothing but amazing things to say about you. 40 minutes of the interview was all about how much he loves you. But you absolutely came up because of the work that you do with the band behind the scenes and everything. So I'm like, I felt bad that you were sitting out there. I'm like, let's go. Let's bring her in.
Yep.
That's absolutely fine. I'm always in the background.
Yeah.
Well, but the support.
Okay.
No, but
The support from people like you means everything to bands. The photos and the crowd interaction. Hopefully, you're grabbing the tip bucket, taking it around,
Well, I
smacking
encourage-
people on the head.
No. Usually, once I interact with a lot of people, they just automatically be like, they've been walked up there and
That's awesome.
I don't even have to mention it.
That's great.
very cool.
We were at Dan McGinnis one time, and she went around. We had just gotten a huge shipment of koozies. That's what I had forgotten to mention earlier. And she came up to me and she goes, "We sold out." And I was like, "What do you mean? There's like 100 of them or something."
Yeah.
And she just went around, like, did her thing with merchandising. And she's amazing. We love her.
And we have to ask you. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I have a very pressing issue we have to talk about, and that is you having to dress your husband up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I
Sorry,
tell no lies.
I'm jumping ahead here.
That's okay.
He said he cannot live without you. He'd be walking in his underwear in Walmart if not for you.
But actually, my husband do pretty good of picking out the stuff. He like, "Babe, what about this?
Yeah.
What about this?" You know. So he's pretty good.
So he picks it out. He just gets your approval.
I just be like, "Yeah, that looks good, babe."
Okay.
You know?
Well, I kind of told on you guys, and I told him how you actually like dress him in between sets.
Between the sets, yeah. You're like, okay, we already know. Like, we've been talked about it before we left the house. We're like, okay, I want to change this jacket in the middle.
Yeah. Well, we know he can't see a damn thing in those masks and glasses, so he needs help getting dressed.
But it's kind of fun. I do enjoy the crowd. I do enjoy the band and the things that we do. And this diva here, I don't know how she can talk the next day.
Yeah.
She has an amazing, amazing voice. How she just go that high and low and can go deep and change it up. And I'm like, girl, what is your... I'll be like,
"Aww."
If I have to see,
She's okay.
This is my sister right here. She's amazing. Yeah, I love her very much.
Well, thanks so much for doing this, everyone. It has been a pleasure to get to know you guys first and then to hear your stories. I love having characters come into this room and have fun and good laughs, and you guys brought it today.
We're
Thanks
definitely
so much.
characters for sure.
I love it. We love it.
God.
And thanks for jumping in, Christy.
No problem.
Nice meeting you, and we saved the best for last, right?
Of course. I will see y'all out there at one of the shows, hopefully, and I'll show you what I do.
Yes. April 11th, Lafayette.
Yes.
What time? What's the start time?
Oh, it's 6, I think.
The 6 o'clock show.
Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah,
So the
6 p.m.
first band of that night. Awesome. Tony, get up to the mic. You don't have to throw the headphones on, but just give everyone a shout out, man. I appreciate you being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Man, shout out to you guys.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you for helping to grow music in the Wiregrass. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you. For
sure.
And thank you for saying that. And we have a good time. As you would say at Chick-fil-A, our pleasure. All right, everyone. We got a script to
You
read.
need to
don't we?
read. You got to read this.
All right. Follow us at therhythmsectionpod.com. There you will see our entire catalog of episodes and links to our YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Facebook, and Instagram.
Thank you, sponsors. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, you can email us at therhythmsectionpod2022@gmail.com or reach out to us on Facebook.
And thank you. If you have donated in the past, just yesterday, or would like to in the future, you can do so by donating to our tip bucket by clicking our Venmo and CashApp links in the description, or simply search the Rhythm Section Pod on either app. One last time, we got TiLt in the house, everyone.
Yeah.
We got Laura the Diva, Tony G, and Tony G's wife, Christy. Thank you so much for doing this. And y'all go see a band.
Yep.
And I'm going to shut up now, and y'all have a great night.
See ya.